back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Basically, today is the first episode of my new series, Kylie's Chronicles. I'm gonna tell stories of all the fucked up shit that has happened to me in my past for entertainment for you. So let's get into it. Today there's two stories. I had more stories of the same topic, but I couldn't remember them. That's fine. It's a little concerning, but that's fine. Today is how I almost got kidnapped. This happened twice. To start it off, I was in 7th grade, right? I hated fucking going to school already. I dreaded that shit. I was going through hell at the time. 7th grade me. Let me paint you a picture. Shit was going on in 7th grade, to say the least. Not have very many friends, and the ones I did have low-key talk shit about me all the time. So I did not want to go to school. But this day I was really particularly dreading going to school. It was fucking raining and it was cold and I had to walk every single day. I didn't want to do it. Not in the slightest. I decided I didn't want to skip this day for whatever reason. So I'm walking my little merry ass down the street on the sidewalk because I'm not trying to get hit by a car. I get like maybe 100 feet down the sidewalk before I hear a car slowing down. And in my mind I'm like, maybe they're just trying to make sure they're not slipping since it's raining pretty hard. Then but in the back of my mind I'm like, no. But I could feel it in my soul. Some shit was about to happen. So they slowed it down till it stopped, and I'm like, ooh. I turn over. They rolling down their window. They said, I'm gonna paint you a picture of this dude. Ugly, white, and hair yellow hair, and not even blonde. That should look yellow. And glasses. His eyes looked kind of green. Not a lot of facial hair. And he was driving a silver Honda kind of car. Yes, I'm putting your business out there. Don't be a weirdo. So after he rolls down his window, I'm looking at him, and then he's like, do you need a ride? And I'm like, no. He's like, are you sure? I see you walking every day. That should have rung the bells of danger in my head the first time. But I was a little slow in 7th grade. I was already a little scared, but I was kind of thinking, maybe he's not trying to kill me. Maybe he's not trying to kidnap me. And maybe this guy is not attracted to children. I'm pretty sure all of those things were false. Yeah, no, I don't need a ride. And so he says, yeah, okay. And he kind of just accepts that I'm not getting in his fucking car. I don't want to get in your silver Honda, bitch. But he doesn't even drive away. He drives ahead and turns to the other road, turns into the other street, and then stops. I'm pretty sure this bitch watched me walk to the light and then turn. Bitch, after I turned that corner, I ran my ass to school. And then I told my friends about how this guy low-key tried to kidnap me. I didn't go to school for 3 days after that. One, I fucking hated going to school anyways. Second of all, bitch, you're creepy. You're creepy. And then I was talking to my sister's boyfriend's mom. And I mentioned how one time this creepy ass dude was doing everything I just described. Then I described him to her, and she was like, what kind of car did he have? And then I was like a silverish Honda. And she was like, he flashed me at work in the drive-thru. Bitch, he did what? Not bitch, as not calling her a bitch. I'm using that as a filler word. And the reason I'm saying he probably liked children is the fact that I was a child. And she is a grown woman, but she is the height of a child. But yeah. That was not particularly fun. The next story. I was either in 8th grade or 9th grade. Me and my sister were skipping school, like, well, not again, because the first time I was going to school. But me and my sister were skipping school, and we were walking down the street. Well, not a street. We're walking down this bike trail. And we're, like, maybe a mile down the bike trail, and we kind of, like, see this road that turns off. And we can see, like, horses. And I have some grass, and we were feeding these horses because they were cute. And I know, technically, you're not supposed to feed other people's animals. But it's grass out of your yard. We stopped petting them because we're walking back, not walking back, but we're walking this road still before we turned around. And, like, right before we turned around, we seen this car. So we're, like, still walking straight because, you know, we don't want him to know that we're trying to go the same way that he's going. So we're walking straight. And then he stops. Bitch, why are you stopping? Why are you stopping? And since, you know, I don't know this dude, but, like, he was old as hell. He had, like, I don't know if he had a beard or anything, but he had a beat up magenta car. Bitch was ugly. Car and him. He was like, did you girls miss the bus? No, we're good. Bitch, we didn't miss the bus for skipping. Not like that's any of your business. I didn't say that, but yeah, nah. He kind of just looks at us up and down for a couple seconds, and then he drives away. I'm looking at my sister's looking at me. And this was one of these days that I was just like, hey, I don't care if I live or die. We have those days. Everybody has those days. Some people have those days. And we're walking. Maybe like 15 minutes later, we're still walking up this road. And he comes back around. He doesn't stop this time. He just slowed down a little bit, just so like he could look at us a little longer, I guess. Except this time he has another person. Fuck. My sister looks at me, and I'm kind of giving her shit, even though, like, we're probably gonna die. And then eventually she gets me to fucking listen to her, and we run into the woods. And we're, like, just running. Yeah, we're low-key chilling after that, because, like, this old man is not gonna run in the woods. Hopefully. I don't know if he did. Maybe he did. I hope he didn't. He didn't find us. If he did, bitch can't navigate shit. So yeah, eventually we popped out by the highway, so we had to walk on the highway back. Yeah, that was not particularly fun either. Yeah, that kind of like wraps up the second story. That was a really fun day, actually, besides that. But thank you for coming to Kylie's Chronicles. Well, thank you for listening to Kylie's Chronicles.